Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn Math with Priya. For a while, I haven't uploaded any of my videos on math content. I'm really sorry as I was busy with my schoolwork. In India, I think after the summer holidays, the school has reopened and it is through distance platform. But in Dubai, holiday have just started. So we are enjoying summer holidays right now. So why this information is for? Yes, you can expect more videos during these 2 months as I will be free from my work. So, what are we going to learn today? The topic for today is multiplication and division of a decimal number by 10, 100, and 1000. Let's get into the topic. First, we will do multiplication of a decimal number by 10, 100, and 1000. So, when a decimal number is multiplied by 10, 100, 1000, the decimal point in the product is shifted to the right by as many number of zeros after 1. So, what do you understand from this? When you're multiplying any decimal number with 10, 100,000, the decimal point will shift towards right. Okay, depending upon number of zeros after 1 in the multiplier. Okay, so this can be remembered by a simple clue. Okay, so let's talk about it by a simple clue MRDL. Okay, remember this clue. What do you mean by MRDL? M stands for multiplication, R stands for right, yes, D stands for division, and L stands for left. So this clearly indicates when I multiply a decimal number by 10, 100,000, the decimal point will move towards right. Okay. Similarly, when a decimal number is divided by 10, 100,000, the decimal point moves towards left. And by how many places it is moving towards right depends upon the number of zeros after 1. Let us solve the first example, 0.07 into 10. So it is a multiplication. Okay, the decimal number is multiplied with 10. So I know the decimal point has to shift towards right. If it is multiplication, the decimal point will shift towards right. And how many places towards right depends upon number of zeros after 1. So there is only one zero. So I need to shift the decimal point to the right by only one place, isn't it? So the decimal point is here. It is shifted to the right by one place. So it becomes 0.7, or I can simply write it as 0.7. Let's try the second sum. 2.97 into 100. So the decimal point should shift towards right. By how many places? Two places, isn't it? Because there are two zeros. So the decimal point is here. It shift one places to the right and then the other place, that is two places to the right. So it becomes 297.0. As there are no decimal digits, I can simply write it as 297, which is a whole number. Very interesting, isn't it? So I have to shift the decimal point to the right by three places. So I am shifting one, two. So I've already shifted two places to the right, but I need to shift to three places, isn't it? But there are no more digits. So I can add zero and then I can shift. So it becomes 3260.0, or simply 3260, that is 3260. Do you understand? So if there are no possible digits to shift, just add one zero, then you can shift the decimal point accordingly. So let us consider 1.7 into 1000. Since it is multiplication, the decimal point shift towards right by how many places? Three places. So I'm shifting one digit to the right and there are no more numbers. So I have to add 0 and shift. So it becomes 1700, isn't it? Yeah, as I have to shift three places to the right. Or I can write it as 1700. Remember MRDL always. It helps you how the decimal point is shifted when it is multiplied or divided by 10, 100,000. Now let's see the division of a decimal number by 10, 100,000. We are going to follow the same rule. If it is division of a decimal number by 10, 100,000, the decimal point will be shift towards left. Okay, so the decimal point shift towards left. How many places to the left depends upon number of zeros it has been divided with. Okay, so 20.07 divided by 10. So I know it is a division. So the decimal point will shift towards left depends upon the number of zeros after 1, isn't it? So there is only one zero. So the decimal point will move towards left by only one place. So it becomes 2.007, isn't it? Yeah. So it becomes 2.007. Next, consider the second sum 234.97 divided by 100. There are two zeros, so the decimal point will shift towards left as it is division. By how many places? Two places towards left. So I'm going to shift two places towards left. So 1, 2. So now the decimal point will be after 2.3497. Easy, isn't it? Third sum 3.26 divided by 100. So there are two zeros, so decimal point will shift towards left by two places, but there is only one digit over there. In order to shift to the second place, I am going to add 0 in front of 3. So now I have shifted the decimal point two places towards left. So the decimal point is shifted here, isn't it? So it becomes 0.0326. In order to not vanish this decimal point, I'm going to add 0 in front so that it gives a clear identification that 0.0326. 1.7 divided by 1000. How many zeros are there? Three zeros. So the decimal point shift towards left by three places, isn't it? And there is only one digit over there. So one places I already shifted. For the remaining two places, I have to add 0 in front of a number. So 2, 3. So now I have shifted the decimal point three places towards left. And the decimal has to be shifted here, isn't it? So it's 0.0017. Again, in order not to vanish this decimal point, I'm just placing 0 in front of a decimal point. Remember the clue MRDL. For multiplication by 10, 100,000, the decimal point shift towards right. Depends upon the number of places of 0 after 1. And if it is division of a decimal number by 10, 100,000, the decimal point shift towards left depends upon the number of zeros after 1. So thank you so much for watching my video. Let's meet again in another interesting topic. Thank you.